We certainly live in an area where there's plenty of cows. You may or may not know that they're actually one of a large source of methane gas that's not helping with climate change and just pollution in general. And I think in some ways, this image of the golden calf is God saying to his people, you give me gas. And we laugh at, oh, those foolish people. Like, who would ever think, you could replace God with a handmade golden, not the most exotic animal. It's not like fast or sleek or anything. It's very tasty. And I think it's a perfect symbol for us. We live in a culture of the golden calf. We love the gold. We love, people want to pursue riches that give you power, influence, access, comfort. And then, of course, the calf part is, what do you talk about when you say, well, what's a good meal? You're like, let's have a good steak meal, and what else would be with that? Well, you would, probably finish that up with cream, with a cheesecake or ice cream, all these things that we get from cows. Because again, it's the sense of the comfort that this is the good life. And you just hear God's, indigestion with his people, like, no, this does not lead to anything. This is things that transient in this world. And so much of, we have to, I think, default to the fact that we have golden calves in our lives. And I say that because we're too immersed in our culture. There's too much of the way media works in our life. It's just suffused in that. So Lent is a time to say, where's our golden calves personally? And where do I seek all these things that are temporal? And how do I come back to the Lord? Grass, you have exchanged this for grass-eating bullocks. These are things that we don't want to base our lives on. So the alternative is Jesus calling us back to this life of grace and the fullness of his resurrection. There's the dying to the golden calves in our lives, but I think the wonderful thing that we have to remember is we're people of the resurrection, not just the old burdensome cross. Or perhaps just a simple way of remembering this is the opposite of the exchange that we heard in today's psalm. You have exchanged your grass-eating bullocks for my glory.